jẹ́jẹ́ síbi tí ẹ̀là dálẹ̀ ayé kò mà ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni ká ṣe bí ẹni kú káwọ́ ẹni tí ó ṣe dàrú ẹni ṣàṣà ènìyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lẹ́yìn tẹrú tọmọ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lójú ẹni ọmọ aráyé abániwọ̀rọ̀ pa òrí dání wọn ayé ò fẹ́ ní ìfọ̀rọ̀ orí ẹni ní pẹ́ kó yẹ ni. You gotta be strong cause the world is a battlefield. Òjò láyé ó gbé ní lọ bá ò bá mọ̀ wẹ̀. Má ṣe lọ́la òtọ́ láì bá dé. Stress of ìdákùn ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ilé ayé ogun ni ó gbọ̀gbọ́n. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà ọ̀rẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Síbi tí ẹ là dálé ayé kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni ṣẹ̀rántí a ò mẹ́rin ìjọba ẹ̀wẹ̀kú ẹ̀wẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn lọ́tẹ̀ ni wọ́n dìde wọn lájànà kó lè rínú gbọ́gbé àṣenìtàn bá ní ìdàrú ṣálọ máráyé àwọ̀ fẹ́lẹ́ bòónù kò jẹ́ àríkùn má ṣe bí. You gotta be wise to survive and keep your sanity. Ọjà ọ̀dájú ní ilé ayé o ní láti mọ̀ ọ́n rà. Àyàgbé ọ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ tó bá ti lówó ọ̀yàn òun ló wà lọ́jọ́ ogún dé. Ọwọ́ epo láyé ńlá wọ́n kì í lá tẹ̀jẹ̀. Alámọ̀ a ò mọ̀nú ẹni ayé yẹ kó rọra ṣe ṣọ́ra ṣọ́ra. Pásítọ̀ fura pásítọ̀ ti jẹ́ sí iná. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ o. Tíbi tí ẹ là dálé ayé kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ o. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Síbi tí ẹ là dálé ayé kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ilẹ̀kùn bá jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣòwò tí a wà bẹ́lẹ̀ ayé àgbàdo ti ti tó mọ̀ ọ́la yòókù lọ́gbọ́n. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ikú pàlà síbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ lè ọ̀dọ̀ lẹ́gbàá ògiri àgbèrè tó wọ́n ti fi gbogbo ìbàjọ́ra ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀.
Yes, good evening, my people. It's a pleasure to welcome you to another special edition of the Jagba Jantis Show. My name is Akin, and I'm your regular host. This is a platform where we talk nonsense. Thank you for connecting with me tonight, wherever you are listening from. I greet you specially. I greet those who are on YouTube, those on Twitter, the Facebook people. I greet all of you. Thank you and welcome. Right, let me see my people that are already online, people who have already indicated their presence. Let me check them out and give them special shout out. D-Law, my brother, Oluwaseun Michael Adeyeun. You are the first to cement your place tonight. How you doing, my bro? Thank you for joining tonight. Ẹ̀gbọ́n Mukinyo Ekaleo, thank you for connecting as well tonight. Mr. Godwin Ademefun. Money yẹn, fíjú èèyàn máa rìn dọ̀tí. Especially. Wọ́n bí tí yín lálẹ́. Mi ò mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ṣe. Mo kí ọmọ ìyá mi Ẹ̀bùn ṣó wà pa o. Ẹ kú àtàárọ̀. How's your day been? Ilé ń kọ́ o, ṣára mú kún dáadáa. Thank you for connecting. I greet you, my sister Adenike Onifade. Thank you for connecting. Ó tójọ́ mẹ́ta o. Mo rò pé ti bá òṣèlú lọ. It's nice to have you again on the show tonight. Thank you very much for joining. I greet you, my brother Ayotunde Adebayo. Thank you for connecting tonight, and it's a pleasure to have you on the show again. It's always good to win souls. That come and Jerry Okan, you know. It's a pleasure to have you turn up again. It shows there's something you're benefiting from here. It shows we're making sense. I'm glad that they come and make sense. Right. To the silent listeners, I greet you as well. And to all those who will be watching the show later on, I greet you as well. Right. Let's get straight into the show and not waste your time. Show you. Time is money. Right, what are we discussing tonight? Our discussion for tonight, the topic for our discussion tonight is what I titled Trust Issues. Trust issues. This is another important topic to talk about. And this is one thing 9 out of 10 people are dealing with, right? And you get why. Some are able to, overcome it, and some can't. And some are not even planning to overcome it. But we're going to be looking at it. We're going to be looking at trust. We will look at the, some of the issues surrounding it. And we will, break it down to find out ways in which, if you're suffering from trust issues, how you can fix it, So I want you to just, open up your mind, be receptive to things you will hear tonight. Rather change go, you might check it. If I'm not making sense, the comment section is there. Call my attention to it. If I'm making sense and you have something you want to add, please feel free um, to do that. Right. Trust is very hard to build, but easy to destroy. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time to build trust. But all that can be lost in an instant. As we all know, trust is a huge factor in the foundation of, every relationship, whether romantic relationship or non-romantic. Because as human, we can't exist in isolation. We thrive on relationships. You can't get everything done on your own. You need to deal with other people. You need to interact with other people. And anything that involves somebody else to get done, or anything that involves, getting somebody else involved with you to accomplish it, will require you to have some form of trust. People around you, you need to be able to trust them, to be able to close your eyes around them. You need to be able to trust people before they can offer you water in an open cup and you take it and drink it. Even the partners that you have and you sleep with at night, you need to be able to trust them before you can close your eyes at night and sleep without any fear that they will, murder you before daybreak. At work, you're hired on trust. The commitment they gave to you is on trust. You've seen your CV, you've, impressed them at the interview, but that's not enough. They hope you will represent the organization. They hope you will say the right thing. So people that they don't trust, they don't give them commitment. In sport, it doesn't matter how skillful you are. A coach will only select players that he can trust. That this one will give his life for. He will give his life for the team. This one will keep to instructions. And that's why sometimes we fans, when we see the lineup, we start tearing our hairs out. Is this one playing? Why don't you believe that? You're not at the training ground. You don't see what the coach is saying. So, in every level of our relationships with people, trust is an important factor. Trust is an important factor in, our daily interaction with other people. But building trust, like I said earlier, is very, very difficult. time consuming, as well as trust itself is very fragile. You know, it can be damaged easily. Now, trust is hard to define because it's it's a feeling. So it's hard to give it um, a definite um, definition. So we can only possibly just explain it, which is what um, I've done so far. But then, when we talk about trust issues, we're talking about feelings or behavior that are deeply linked to negative thought, suspicion, jealousy. And as we progress, I'm going to, you know, um, explain this. When you have trust issues, you will always have, or you always nurse negative thoughts. You will always be suspicious of people around you. And if you have a relationship, you always be jealous of your partner. Even if it's a business relationship, you have that jealousy tendency of the people you're dealing with. Now, like I always, love to trace things back. How do people develop these trust issues? How? The closest I can trace it to, or the closest point I can trace it to is, you know, um, to our past experience. If in the past you have been let down by people put so much faith in, you have been maybe disappointed or duped, you know, people have messed you up in the past. They've hurt you. So going forward, you build up trust issues as a coping mechanism, because coming out from your hurt, going forward, you meet people who want to do business with you again. But quickly you remember what happened in the past, and then you develop trust issues. You have that irrational fear that no, this won't go right. No, this will happen again. You start noticing that negative thought. they greet you say bọ́n ṣe kí mi jọ́ ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn o tán gba pátá ń dí mi o bọ́n ṣe kí mi jọ́ ẹ̀ tán gba pátá ń dí mi nìyẹn o. You just start have you are just hypersensitive. You suspect everybody. So your irrational fear coming from your past hurt is what causes trust issues. So you're coming out from, a failed relationship. Maybe your last partner cheated on you. The next partner you meet, you struggle to trust that person because you'll be afraid that they might cheat on you again. Maybe you had somebody that you shared your secret with in the past. Somebody you call your bestie. And the bestie also has another bestie. So then the bestie now, went to go and, mention some of the things you told them to the other bestie and say, eventually it leaked out. So from there you develop trust issues. Anyone come close to you and say they want to be your friend, and you immediately start thinking, they're going to hurt me again. Once they know this about me, once they know my weakness, they know my weak point, they know the story of my life, they're going to use it to hurt me again, blah, 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 and stuff. So every time you see people come around you, you're just hypersensitive. You can't just let down your guard because you're always scared that, yes, your past will repeat itself. So for people with trust issues, they are almost always lonely because they don't feel comfortable around people anymore. People with trust issues are never straightforward because they are always and constantly testing people around them, setting traps for people, because that's the only way they think they can know the true intent of people around them. Because in their mind, everybody is unreliable, everybody is not trustworthy, everybody is is how to hurt them, is how to get them and stuff like that. And when you live your life like this, it's difficult to feel loved because people can see through you, and that's a big turn off. So put yourself in the shoes of people you are dealing with like this. You won't want to be treated like that. Ọkọ ẹ jáde lọ láàárọ̀, ó máa padà lálẹ́, tó bá dé kò tiẹ̀ kí kò ṣe ń tì wọ́n rẹ̀ olùṣàbìnrin oṣù lẹ́sẹ̀. Aago mélòó lẹ parí ibi iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń délé wò yìí? Kò ṣe nǹkan kan fún ẹ, kò rí ẹni, ó kàn suspect ẹ because of your past relationship. Because you're paranoid that this person too will treat you like the previous. You are always assuming the worst. You are just negative minded because you failed in some project in the past. anyone you attempt again, your mind is at failure already. When this continues, you should know where this is leading to. You can't hold down relationships. People who want to be around you. It will lead to you even having low self-esteem because you are constantly in self-doubt. You're constantly seeing yourself as not worthy enough. This is a dangerous part of trust issue. Now, to be able to fix a thing, you must understand the thing. You must understand the kind of trust issue you're dealing with before you can, think of steps to take in fixing it. So you need to learn, your type of trust issue. You need to be able to trace it to its origin. From there, you will learn how to walk through it and brick by brick build it back to the required level. It's not something you do overnight. It takes consistent and conscious effort to be able to, come out of this. So what I'm telling you indirectly is, when you have trust issues, you'll be treating other people around you as if they are the problem. But you are the problem. Because everything you are dealing with is there in your thought. It's there in your mind. Gbogbo ohun tó ń rò sí àwọn yẹn wọn mọ̀. Àwọn kan ń gbé ayé tí wọ́n lọ ni. Ìwọ lè lérò-kérò. Ìwọ ló ń kó guiding all the time. Ìjà wá ìjà ò sí, always guiding. Ìwọ ló ń wo all the time pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa ẹ́, wọ́n fẹ́ bu nǹkan sínú ọtí fún ẹ, wọ́n fẹ́ fi gbá, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣàwò. So, learning how to deal with trust issue is simply a matter of, getting rid of those negative thoughts. Getting rid of your fear. Healing from your past. But before you get to this point, first, you need to understand where the problem is. Because what you don't know, you can't do anything about. So, let me check the comment section. Mokinyo, my brother, Taiwo Obatunsi, thank you for joining again tonight. It's a pleasure to always have you. What you missing you, Yami? Olarewaju Fatoba, thank you for coming on board tonight. It's a pleasure to have you. What you missing you? Hey, my sweetest sis, Morolayo Akpeke, thank you for joining tonight. I noticed that you always, watch the show probably Saturday. I think that's what I've noticed. So it's a pleasure to have you live on the show tonight. Great to have you. So far so good. Ṣé mo make sense? Mo shocking. Wọ́n rò pé mo máa sọ so far so good kò ní ìbàjẹ́. Wọ́n rò pé yẹn mo fẹ́ sọ. mo shock wọn, mo gbé wọn handicap. So far so good. Ṣé mo make sense níbi tá a bá dé yẹn? Right. Mi ò rí ṣùpọ̀ ń bí lálẹ́ yìí. Mr. Smash the love button. So tó o bá sí ń bí láti sọ, mo máa sọ fúnra mi. Ẹ máa bá mi smash the love button yẹn tó bá yẹ pé nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ó make brain. But if I'm not making brain, don't worry. You know. Mo gbé wọn handicap. Nígbà tí mo sọ so far so good, wọ́n rò pé màá ní kò ní bàjẹ́. Àbí màá tún wá sọ let me see you go. Mi nǹkan sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kàn sọ pé so far so good. Ṣé mo make a brain? Right. Níbo la bá dé? Right. So we want to look at the, various, areas the trust issues were, or your kind of that gap need diagnosis of, your kind of trust issue. So from there, you will know where you belong, and it will be, easier for you to fix, because after all, wàá mọ nǹkan tí o fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí. Number one, you have this irrational fear. I mean, it has. Okay, let me put it this way. Because I saw a comment here, and I believe my brother was referring to some of the things I said earlier. He said, can we blame them? Okay. So I know you are referring to people who have been hurt in the past and as such can't trust people again. Okay, I get it. Now, thank you for bringing up that point. So now, you have this irrational fear. Fear that suggests that, or your head is telling you that you know how this person is going to hurt you. Okay. It's normal for you not to trust people who have hurt you in the past, or people who have, treated you in a dishonest way in the past, or people who have, acted unkind to you in the past. It's normal for you not want to trust them again. Yeah, normal, right? However, if you start to show distrust to people who have done nothing to you to earn such treatment, other than you are just allowing your past experience to play in your mind and determine how you treat them, then you have a problem. So you walk gun in this case. So Jide hurt you, past relationship, and a breakup. Jide ti lọ, ìwọ náà ti move on. Ó wá pàdé Káyọ̀dé. Ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní Káyọ̀dé lára. Nǹkan tí Káyọ̀dé ò tí ì ṣe, ó ti ń lọ ṣe. Ó ti assume bí Káyọ̀dé náà ṣe máa hurt ẹ. Káyọ̀dé yàtọ̀ sí Jide. wọn mọ́ra rí, wọn pàdé rí. But you are carrying your past hurt from Jide and bringing it over to Kayode. So o bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí suspect Kayode unnecessarily. Ó gbé fóònù lẹ̀ wá ti sáré he. Bó sùn wá ti máa mú àtàǹpàkò ẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan, ìka thumb ó ti fi ń tẹ bí tó máa ń fingerprint yẹn, ó fẹ́ unlock phone. Àtàǹpàkò ilé ò ṣe, ìyẹn ò ṣe. Títí tá fi jí mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. What did I do with my phone? Lásán ló bèrè. Hey, can you check your phone again? Am I not your wife? Am I not your partner? Am I not saying, are you hiding something from me? Ìyẹn ọba ìgbé ẹgbà mí lóru ọ̀gànjọ́ kí ló. From there, problem àdé. Káyọ̀dé kọ́ ló ní problem o, ìwọ ló ní problem. Because Káyọ̀dé so far, so good, hasn't done anything to warrant such treatment he's getting from you. Ìwọ ló ń allow past experience here to cloud your judgment, to blur your vision, to fill your mind with negative thoughts. Tó bá ti pẹ́ dé báyà 6 o'clock lóńdó, tó bá ti dé system báyìí, ó lọ dún ọmọ kan ni. Ó pé kó gbé fóònù rí báyìí, ó wà lórí ọmọ ni. Àbó ń bọ́ ọmọ kan sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ó kàn wà paranoid for nothing. Ó ti anticipate already bí wọ́n ṣe máa hurt ẹ. Àwọn yẹn kọ́ ló ní problem, ìwọ ló ní problem. Because you should allow people to justify the kind of treatment you will give to them. So that is one. You might be such a person that can't commit to anything. Because you just in your mind of mind, ó kàn ti believe pé wọ́n máa dà mí, wọ́n máa betray mi, wọ́n máa gbá mi, wọ́n máa gbá mi. So kò sí business tán fi lọ ẹ́, kò sí ìtàn ní o dá sí. Ó kàn ti assume pé wọ́n máa gbá mi. Kò lè work. Everything is just kò lè work. You don't even want to give anything a trial. You don't want to commit to anything. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní tẹ́ṣin bá dání, èèyàn máa ń túngùn ni. Ẹni tọ́kọ̀ gba ọkọ̀ náà la gbé dé hospital. And as I keep saying it on this platform, time after time, we will be hurt. It's part of life experience. It's part of our journey in life. So each time tó bá ti ṣubú, each time tó bá ti kàdánwò, dìde again. And what you should take along with you is the lesson, not the bitterness. Ojú egbò yẹn, jẹ́ kí egbò yẹn sàn. Jẹ́ ká pa yẹn kàn máa rán ẹ létí. Yà nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ebi nǹkan báyìí mo ṣe tí nǹkan báyìí fi ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Àwọn yẹn nìkan ló máa watch out fún. Kì í ṣe pé wá sọ pé nígbà tí ilẹ̀ dẹ̀ yọ ẹ báyìí tó ṣubú, o wá rìn lẹ̀ mọ́, o wá di Edo Airline. Ìgbà yẹn ló kù tó wá fi ń fò kiri báyìí. No, orílẹ̀ náà wá ti rìn. You just need to be careful next time and ensure that kó wọlé dáadáa tó bá ń rìn. Gbogbo igbó tó bá ṣúrú kọ́ ló máa zoom wípé plain level ground ni, wà tẹ̀sí ẹ̀kọ́ tó tẹ̀sẹ̀. Kò wá lò ní rìn mọ́. Tí wàá kàn ra jókòó sójú kan ni, àbí o fẹ́ máa fò ní nísìn. Ìwọ ló ní problem. Some people, overprotection títí wọn. They are overprotective of their kids, coming from their own experience. Hello, Kiaye. Kí ló ń kí fún? Kí ló ń kí ẹ fún? Come inside. Come inside. Ẹ jẹ́ kán kí ẹ. Wọ́n máa kí ẹ, wọ́n máa kí ẹ, wọ́n á fún ẹ lóyún nìyẹn. Wọ́n ò ní life. Wọ́n ò tiẹ̀ free. You wrap them in bubbles, in bubbles, in bubbles, in bubbles. Wọ́n ò tiẹ̀ ní freedom. Just because you are still stuck in your own childhood experience. Meanwhile, experience yẹn ló yẹ kó o mú wá, lesson bẹ̀ ló yẹ kó o mú wá kó o kàn fi guide wọn. Not you protecting them to the point to jẹ́ pé wọ́n á despise yẹn. So I'm not saying kò care about people you love. It's good. Caring about people you love it's a good thing. But being overprotective is a different story entirely. It's more of a sign of fear and insecurity than anything else. Especially tó bá tiẹ̀ tún jẹ́ nínú relationship. Speaking as a man, and I know other men listening too can bear me with. We get worn out quickly when there's too much wale lẹ́mìí fún yàn. Pípé all the time. Wíwádìí all the time. I've written about it one time in one of my posts on Facebook, that the question that men dread the most is that question from their woman that says, "Where are you?" Láti ìgbà Adam lọkùnrin ti hate the question. Ọlọ́run ṣe wá náà nìyẹn. Adam, where are you? Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀gbọ́n, ó ní I'm naked. Kí ló ń bí, kí ló ń dáhùn? It's still the same situation till today. Bá ti gbé fún báyìí, hello, where are you? Wọ́n tẹ̀ sọ where are you? Where are you? Tó bá ti gbọ́ where are you yẹn, boy. Òun làwọn ọkùnrin ṣe like Ọlọ́run gan. And our anthem àwọn ọkùnrin, orin ìdúpẹ́ tá a máa fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ṣé kí n kọ fún yín? Let me check the comment section if people want me to say it. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ kí n kọ anthem àwọn ọkùnrin fún yín? Mi tí rẹ̀ tó sọ yes o. Yes, being overprotective could be due to obsession. It could be fear of losing one spouse or partner. Yes, and that's the point I'm making. Being protective of your loved one is good. But overprotection, koda. Obsession is not good. You know? So it's hinged more on fear, you know, it's hinged more on obsession, like you rightly said. It's hinged more on insecurity, you know. Okay, one thing can call àwọn náà lọ fẹ́ gbọ́. Anthem àwọn ọkùnrin ni. We love God. We love God. orin yẹn ni a máa ń kọ wípé kòró bí a ṣe ń hùwà, kòró gbogbo bí tí a máa ń gbà lọ. Bàbá yìí ò jí sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tí a máa ń wò, ó ṣáà ń tọ́jú wa ní lójoojúmọ́. Ó ṣáà ń tọ́jú wa lójoojúmọ́. Kòró bí a ṣe ń hùwà, kòró gbogbo bí tí a máa ń gbà lọ, kò mind. Kò jí sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tí a máa ń wò, ó ṣáà ń tọ́jú wa ní lójoojúmọ́. That's our anthem. Orin ìdúpẹ́ ni, lórin ọpẹ́ mi. So when you are overprotective, it wears your partner out. You are not allowing them to live. And it's a sign of fear, it's a sign of insecurity, it's a sign that something is wrong with you. Then you have the people that they live in isolation, so lonely, undiagnosed. Because follow come leleyi package ni. When you have trust issue, you will tend to withdraw from people. You will tend to withdraw from commitment. You don't want new friends because the last one has betrayed you. You don't want new partner. Men has come. Men has come. No, you have no friends, you have no one you relate with. You are just withdrawn from the world and you live in isolation. This is also another sign that you have issue. You have issue. You know. Then we have people who find it hard to open up to people. Again, let me use the word again. Why did I say that? Wọ́n ti dára dé àwọn kan in the past. Wọ́n share, àwọn nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú wọn. Bóyá àwọn yẹn lò against wọn gbà tí ìjà dé. Bóyá àwọn yẹn sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fún àwọn ẹlòmíì. And because of that, they feel so hurt. And sí tán lè máa là kọjá. Wọ́n lè unburden mọ́. Wọ́n lè unburden mọ́. And then you have some people to jẹ́ pé everyone around them, or most people in their lives are judgmental. Tó bá sọ nǹkan tó ń là kọjá, instead káwọn yẹn, show some form of, empathy. Wọ́n kàn judge wọn, or kàn dismiss wọn, or kàn ti weak jù. Ṣé wọ́n nìkan tẹ̀ all the time wọ́n nìkan issue, you know. So from there, they have hard time opening up to people because they feel that they will be judged. So people like that will just be carrying their pain and burden alone. Wọ́n wá máa kú díẹ̀. Nítorí yẹ kó sọ jáde, kán rójú tú ọ̀rọ̀, or kán feel relieved. Wọ́n máa gbé sára ni. Because the fear of being judged or the fear of their secret being exposed. Now, you might think, I said it earlier, that trust issues sometimes a coping mechanism. Now, you might think you've done well for yourself. Yeah. Mo máa gbé gbogbo ẹ̀mí ni o, tí n bá ti sọ anything, kò sẹ́ni tó máa mọ anything pa mi. But what you don't know is this. You are damaging your mental state of mind by not opening up to find relief, by not seeking solution to your problem. Tó wọn pé gbogbo èèyàn tó yẹ ká tó bá sọ fún gbogbo wọn náà ni wọ́n máa lọ tó àṣírí ẹ̀ sí ọgbọ́n náà máa jọ́jẹ́ bákan nǹkan mẹ́rin wá gbé mi. Wá yà wèrè gbẹ̀yìn ni o. Or you slip into depression. Kò para ẹ̀. So you can see the serious consequence this can have in the long run. So èwo ló wá better? Èwo ló better? But that's another one. So mo ṣe ń sọ ẹ nísìn, ẹlòmíì àti ṣa mẹ́ta mẹ́rin fóun nìkan. Because I'm trying to paint pictures. I'm trying to, be as graphic as possible so that people can see themselves within this description. See where you fit in. Nǹkan tèmi ń bẹ̀. Wàhálà ti dé. Tí ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan ti lọ ń bí gan. Kòró nǹkan tí mò ń rò. Wọ́n ní unisex lórí yẹn o. Ó yá àwọn ilé tún jókì mí o. Kílẹ̀ ń rò oníròkúrò, ó yọ́ Ọlọ́run tá à ń rò, ṣùgbọ́n kò mind. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé men will be men. Men will be men. Some of us are just comfortable with ourselves. It may not necessarily be due to trust issues. Some people are wired that way. Wọ́n ní tíṣẹ́ ò bá iṣẹ́ kì í dédé ṣẹ́. Dídà ló dà. Ọmọ dẹ́gbẹ́, ẹ̀gbẹ́ kì í ṣe ilé ọmọ o. Ẹ̀rù dáadáa. Okùn ò lè gùn kó má níbi tí a ti ń fà bọ̀ tó ṣe bí òwe. If you have trust issues, take time to heal before jumping into another relationship. Work on yourself first, otherwise you damage more people than you think. Kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. Ohun yẹn nìyẹn. Inú jìn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. inú ń ṣe gbá àbá ṣíwo àwọn àgbà evangelist oníkùn ló mọ̀ọ́kà ẹ̀yin ọmọ òru là á ṣèkà ẹni bá ṣe lọ́sàn-án ò ní farari lọ ó kí yín o. All right. Let me pin this. Then àwọn kan wà ìjà ni they pick fight with people around them over everything and everything. The city kan tàbí kejì ju wípé this is their lack of trust and their unwillingness to admit pé ara àwọn gan ni só ti ń rùn ara àwọn ni só ti ń rùn or pushing this thing back on the other people pé ẹni ni ó ní problem ẹni ló ní problem àwọn yẹn máa bẹ pé kí mo ṣe fún ẹ gangan wọn ò ní rí nǹkan kan wí because they are always going about with negative thought, still hurt from their past, and carrying that bad mood and bad vibe all around. You know, they are in permanent state of irritation all the time. Gbogbo nǹkan ṣá máa irritate wọn. But wọn ò ríra wọn bíi pé àwọn ní ìṣù. Àwọn tó yí wọn ká wọ́n rí as a problem because all the time ló ń anticipate nǹkan tẹ́ni fẹ́ ṣe fún mi lọ nǹkan tẹ́ni fẹ́ ṣe fún mi lọ. Trying to pick fault, trying to pick holes, trying to find issues where there are no issues. And just in response to what okay, it says let me read what my sister said here. Picking fight might be a defense mechanism, especially people who have physical challenges. Picking fight might also be a means of covering up inadequacies instead of seeking help. They believe that they can bully their way through. Exactly, this is what I'm saying. Because ẹni tó ní wàhálà máa nawọ́ sẹ́lòmíì páwọn ni wọ́n ní àwọn gangan ní olórí ogun wọn. You have to deal with the underlying issues you have. Nǹkan kan ló ń trigger you know character tó ń display yẹn or behaviour tó ń display yẹn kankan ló ń trigger ẹ̀. Kíní yẹn ló yẹ kó o trace lọ. Kíní yẹn ló yẹ kó o wá lọ. Gbogbo tó yẹ kó o wú ló yẹ kó o wú. You should not be scared of your own emotions. You should not be afraid of yourself. Gbé nǹkan tó bá yẹ kó o gbé sókè ṣí gbogbo nǹkan tó bá yẹ kó o ṣí. Kó o rí di ara ẹ̀ tán. So that you stop blaming everybody around you. Because nǹkan tó máa eventually happen ni wípé á kù wọ nìkan o. Even though you are surrounded by people who love you, you will still be lonely. Because of your fear, because of your insecurity, because of your negativity. kò ní lè bá nǹkan kan ṣe láyìíká ẹ̀. Gbogbo èèyàn wà á rí bí ọ̀tá ẹ̀, gbogbo èèyàn wà á rí bí ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣe ẹ́ níkà. Gbogbo èèyàn ni wà á rí bí ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ́ láìda, tó ń ṣe ẹ́ níbi, tó ń sọ báyìí ń pa tiẹ̀. All the time wà kàn á kù wọ nìkan o. Á kù wọ nìkan. Because what you are doing is gbogbo ìdọ̀tí tiẹ̀ ò ń gbà sí kọ̀rọ̀. Ò ń gbà sí kọ̀rọ̀. Ò ń kárí ara ẹ bíi pé ìwọ ló wà òkè, kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe ẹ́. Àwọn tó yí ẹ ká yẹn ni problem. You are not giving yourself a chance to know your true self. You're not doing that soul searching to see where your problem lies. Á kù wọ nìkan o. Pé gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ràn ẹ ló máa mú lọ́tà. Á kù wọ nìkan o. And that's why you need to check yourself. Check within. Trust issues is there, it's playing in your head. Now, in all of this, in all I've said so far, I know some people are there. Tí wọ́n yín mú sí mi. Yeah. Like I say, they never do this one bad. Òun ló jẹ́ kó máa sọ nǹkan tó sọ. Like they lay you on. Ẹ̀sùn ìgbà máa bèrè pé ẹjọ́ ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan. Kí ló mọ̀ ń pa life gan? I know people are there thinking like that already. But hear me well. I know we live in a world that is brutal, in a world that is ruthless, in a world that is filled with betrayers and dishonesty people, that is filled with people who are just there to prey on you. I'm not denying that fact. But bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ayé kún fún àwọn èèyàn tó láàánú, tó jẹ́ ẹni ire, tó nínú ire. Yorùbá ní bí a bá dijú kẹ́ni burúkú kọjá, kẹ́ni ire náà fi lọ àní mọ̀ o. So I'm not ignoring your suspicion. I'm not ignoring that hurt, your past hurt that you're feeling. But what I'm saying tonight is, yes, you've been hurt at Igbo. You must learn how to heal from this past hurt. By doing that, you will learn how to deal with your trust issues, the specific one you are dealing with, and learn how to be able to deal with people going forward. Because human existence is built on interaction. Èèyàn ló ń pa ni, èèyàn ló ń lá ni o. Fáráò kan ló dé oníkan pa ọgbọ ọmọ wẹ́wẹ́. Fáráò kan ló fún àwọn ọmọ Jákọ́bù Ísírẹ́lì ló fún wọn nílẹ̀ o. You must be able to differentiate people. you must have an open perception. You must not be narrow-minded in your thought and thinking and vision. You must be very expansive in how you look at things. Má kàn jẹ́ kí nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kan kó dẹ̀ wá dí gbogbo ẹ̀ pa. Ara ẹ̀ ló ń choke, ìwọ ló ń choke ara ẹ̀ pa. You will need to find strength to get up again and go and trust Him. Torí nǹkan tó ń wá tó fi ní ṣubú àkọ́kọ́, ọwọ́ èèyàn kan náà ló ṣì wà. Ọwọ́ èèyàn kan ló ṣì wà, and you still have to find it. And you can't find it by tearing people down before they even approach you. You can't find it by picking fight with everyone around you, by irritating people around you. You can't find it by dismissing people who haven't even done you any bad. You can't find it by being negative and anticipating, evil that people will do to you in advance. No. Àwọn tó bá tún fẹ́ sá sábẹ́ via health condition pé trust issue mi ó dà pé medical condition ni. Irọ́ ni. Having trust issue is not a mental disorder. The only one that can be exempted are people who are suffering from PTSD. Because àwọn yẹn náà wọ́n máa ní, wọ́n ní anxiety issue, wọ́n ní trust issue, and they will show similar signs to all the things Timothy saw so far. But láì ṣèwádìí, níbo ló ti fẹ́ mọ bí tí issue ẹ ti wà? Ó jẹ́ PTSD ẹ náà ni, at least wo trace ẹ náà ni wàá fi mọ̀. Bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé yẹn ní issue ẹ, then you have to seek therapy. You have to seek therapy. Àwọn experts in that field, they know how to help you. Nǹkan tí mò ń tẹnumọ́ ni pé o ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbá àwọn underlying issue ẹ, ibi tí problem ẹ ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbá sábẹ́ kápẹ́. Kó wá dàbí pé àyíká ẹ mọ́. Kó wá máa wo gba àwọn yòókù gẹ́gẹ́ bí olóòórùn onídọ̀tí, àwọn ló ní problem, àwọn ló nígbà, àwọn làwọn. No. You need help. So, let's focus on relationship briefly. Trust issue in relationship. Aside finance, another thing that has ruined relationship the most is lack of trust. In fact, relationship tí ò bá ti sí trust ńbẹ̀, kò sí point pé ẹ méjèèjì ẹjọ́ wà mọ́, it's not relationship anymore. It's not relation. Once trust is out of a relationship, forget it. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́yìn méjèèjì ń dúró ṣe mọ́, ẹ kàn waste time ara yín. Because trust is probably the single most important prerequisite for a lasting and loving relationship. I mean, kókó tó lè sùn sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹni tó pè ń partner ẹ̀, no fluent pé this person is a stranger. In tó pera ẹ̀ fún ẹ ló gbà á wípé ó jẹ́, then is a huge trust. Tó o wò ó pé kó tó dàárọ̀ la ó máa strangle ẹ̀ pa, it's a huge. Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ló gbélé yẹn tó sùn tì. Nígbà tó sùn ṣó mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni, you don't know. For you to go and come back and say, ìyá oúnjẹ mi dà, don't they serve ẹ, tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ with confidence pé o ò lè kú. Huge trust. Ọ̀sẹ̀ ní ẹ ló gbélé yẹn. So tó bá ti wá wà relationship tó jẹ́ pé irọ́ o, alẹ́ dé báyìí ìwọ jókòó fẹ̀yìntì bẹ́ẹ̀dì ni òun náà jókòó fẹ̀yìntì bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kò sẹ́ni tá a sùn bí, sùn kẹ̀, sùn kó gbọ́dọ̀ kú. Ìyẹn ò ń ṣe relationship mọ́. Àbọ̀ sábà ẹ̀ lóúnjẹ tán wá mú yá kọ́kọ́ wá tọ̀ wò, òun náà bu síbí kan bẹ̀. Ìyẹn ò ń ṣe relationship mọ́. Kò tẹ́ láti kọ́kọ́ wádìí báwo la ṣe débi kan. Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? And if you want to be truly happy with someone, you need to trust them. So tó bá yẹ pé subconscious worry, rational fear, your prejudices ní gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ní okay, àwọn yẹn ṣì mọ̀ wọ́n bá. Because there are steps you can take to correct all those. But ẹ lọ bí àwọn tó ń date àwọn tó ní trust issues, ayé ayọ̀ lẹ́mìí wọn. I think I've shared it before on this platform. When I got on the bus 453 at Oak End Road, I found a seat, I sat down. The guy I sat beside was on the phone by the time I got in the bus. And as the bus moved, he passed me the phone and said, please help me tell this person on the phone that I'm on bus 453. Me, I'm a stranger speaking to another stranger over the phone. Mo dẹ̀ gba phone, mo dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹni náà is on bus 453. And luckily enough, around that same time, the boss made an announcement. 453 to Malibon. I told the person, can you even hear the announcement just made by the boss? And then I passed the phone back. With my mind, which is in lọ́kàn. It don't happen. The relationship with her. I swore to myself that same day. Then I wasn't even married. But I swore to myself that day, hey, I'll never stay in a relationship that I have to prove myself this way. No. But saying that is not just enough. Ó ní àwọn nǹkan tèmi náà láti ṣe. So while on that bus, mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dissect situation máa yẹn. Because èmi aláròjinlẹ̀ ẹ̀dá ni mí. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ láyìíká mi, àròkò ló ń pa fún mi. Ó nídìí tó fi ṣẹlẹ̀. because it wouldn't have happened if there won't be a need for it in the story of my life. Whether ó ṣẹlẹ̀ directly sí mi ni o, whether ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí sàkání mi ni o, anything that catches my attention, I don't overlook them. Quickly, màá ti máa bèèrè àmì ẹ̀kọ́ wo ló wà ńbẹ̀. Gbogbo èèyàn yòókù lè máa rẹ́rìn pé ẹni ẹ̀ yọ ṣubú. Kíákíá lè máa wò ó pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, kí ló yọ, nígbà wo kí ọ̀gàn ṣé kò wo ibi tó ń lọ gbá kan. So that kírú ẹ̀ má bàa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí èmi náà, ó nídìí tá a fi pàkíyèsí mi sí i kí èmi náà lè ṣọ́ra nírìn àjò tí mò ń lọ ni. That's how I treat life. Èmi ni mò ń sọ yẹn. So while on that bus, I didn't just let that action fly past. No. Ó ní mo ń dí pẹ̀lú títí mo fi débi tí mò ń lọ. Àwọn pé ẹni yìí tẹ́ wọ́n kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà. Wọ́n láti jẹ́ pé issue mẹ́ta ni mo rí pé ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú màá yìí. Number one, òun gangan fúnra ẹ̀ ti fuck up rí. Ó ti kí wọn káàárọ̀ rí tó jẹ́ pé ńgbà tán kákọ́tè. Wọ́n nípa aago 9 rèé. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni aago 9 lẹ́yìn kí wa káàárọ̀. Wọ́n trust ẹ̀ mọ́. Òun gan ti fuck up. That could be one possibility. Another one ni wípé ó lè jẹ́ pé inú relationship tó wà, relationship of conditional relationship ni. Torí nǹkan tó ń wá ló ṣe kóra ẹ̀ sínú páńpẹ́. Tó fi fẹ́ gbẹ̀mí ẹ̀ yẹn. Tó fi ń gbé ayé máṣúmátọ̀. And then the third one could be that Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ yẹn. And when I mean by Ọlọ́run, ẹni tó jù lọ lọ torí bọ̀, ló lọ join ìrìn àjò pọ̀ mọ́. Àti mo figure possibilities mẹ́ta yẹn wá sọ fúnra mi. Trust is earned. You want people to trust you, you have to earn it. Wọ́n lè máa fólè lọ ẹ́ kí wọn náà tún máa gbọ́mọ ẹran jò. Wọ́n bá ń pèèyàn lóní fún ràdàràdà, èèyàn máa ń pà fún ẹ̀ mọ́ ni. So, mo kọ́ sọ yẹn fúnra mi. Tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kán fólè lọ ẹ́, ìwọ náà ò ní rìn. O ò ní rìnrìn ràdàràdà. Torí wọ́n ní àlejò tó bá rìnrìn kúrìn wọ̀lú, ìgbàkígbà ni wọ́n fi ń fún wọn lómi. So, ìwọ gan ìrìn ẹ gan láti pure. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ bá A ẹ̀ ní A. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ bá B ẹ̀ ní B. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ lè gbẹ̀rí ẹ̀ jẹ́. Secondly, mo sọ fúnra mi, I will never work myself into a marriage or relationship that is conditional. Bá torí owó mo fi wọbẹ̀, bá torí mo ń wá nǹkan kan, ìwé àbí anything tó ṣáà máa jẹ́ wípé ó gba control lọ́wọ́ mi. Never. Then kẹta, mi ò ní fẹ́ tí ipá ẹ̀ ju tèmi lọ. And when I mean ipá, tí mo mean wípé kì í gbọ́ kì í gbà, àbí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ogun láyé ni. bá ti rí pé wàhálà lélẹ̀, trouble lélẹ̀, just walk away. Kò sí bó ṣe mọ̀, kò sí bó ṣe mèrè ṣe tó, kò sí bí nǹkan kò sí báyẹ̀ ṣe set tó, kò sí bó ṣe fine tó, kò sí bí ó ṣe ní nǹkan tí mò ń wá lọ́wọ́ tó. Bá ti rí pé look, kò lè sí fọkànbalẹ̀, I walk away. Mo ṣe mú life nìyẹn. So in relationships, trust is important. And I won't lie to you, it is hard. It is hell dating someone with trust issues. Àti ráwọn ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ pé ìyàwó wọn máa dé láti ibi iṣẹ́ náà, wọ́n máa bọ́ pátá díẹ̀, wọ́n máa gbóòórùn pátá di ìyàwó wọn. Bí báyọ̀ ti lọ báyàn sùn. What is that? Irú ayé wo nìyẹn? Bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wáyé, gbogbo èèyàn ni mo fi àyè fọ́kọ̀ pílẹ̀ fún, tí mo mọ̀ pé èèyàn ni wá. Starting from myself, mo ti fúnra mi láàyè fọ́kọ̀ pé bó ṣe wà ẹsẹ̀ ìwọ gan lè fọ́nbù, ó lè fọ́kọ̀. Likewise, mo fi gap yẹn lẹ̀ fún everybody. So I won't preempt you. Mo ń gbóòórùn pátá ẹ̀ fún. Why? Unnecessary. Akèrègbè ló máa júwe ibi tá a máa fokùn sí lọ́rùn ẹ̀. I'm giving you my trust. If I will change it, then it will flow from you. Not kí wá máa kẹ́mi ara mi sókè, tani who just drop you, níbo ló lọ. I let people live. But mo believe pé o mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. And I believe as matured human beings, every one of us should give ourselves boundaries. Boundaries lè wá yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Fúnra mi náà boundary. The boundary is based on how well I know myself and how well I can still function. By not choking myself up. So, to overcome trust issues in relationship, ẹ lè ti rí ẹ̀kọ́ kan kọ́ nínú story ẹ̀ tí mo share ẹ̀ and what I learned from it. So foundational issue ní ẹlòmíì nínú relationship wọn, ó ti wọ́ láti rẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì kó tó fẹ́ ọkọ tó fẹ́ ẹ̀, ó mọ̀ wípé okó ayé ni. Okó ayé ni, oṣó ń do, oṣó jẹ́ńbẹ́, àjẹ́ jẹ́ńbẹ́, ẹlẹ́bọ olóògùn jẹ́ńbẹ́, amọ̀ǹṣe ni, apàìmọ̀ǹṣe ni, gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n pín bẹ́ẹ̀. But ó fẹ́ ni ẹ tán, ẹni ẹ pa ayé dà, ó pa ara dà, ó fẹ́ gbé new life, but ẹni tí bí ò lè gbé ọkàn kúrò mẹ́, ó ṣe ń wo bí ẹni ẹ ṣe jẹ́ ńgbà táwọn míì tiẹ̀. So all the time, kò lè build trust pẹ̀lú ẹni ẹ mọ́. Even while the person is making frantic effort láti rí wípé wọ́n gbé faithful life. Ẹni tí bí yẹn ló ń undo gbogbo effort yẹn. So, number one, it's important that you stop monitoring the actions of your partner. Mọ̀ pé àwọn kan á ti káyà sókè bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, especially àwọn mọ̀mọ́ kan lórí ètò yìí. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn á ti ruga bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé kí ló mean? kí lẹ mean? Àwọn ọkùnrin yóò máa ṣe é fojú bọ̀rọ̀ fún. I know it can be extremely difficult, especially if you have that controlling trait in you, because àwọn kan wà, they are very dominating. Wọ́n fẹ́ sọ níbo ló máa lọ, kí ló máa wọ̀, irun wo ló máa gẹ̀, irun wo ló máa ṣe nǹkan. Àwọn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀, they are control freak. Fún nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń gbé tí ọ̀tún ló máa gba tòsí wọn jáde. But I can't lie to you, and this is not my word. It's a universal principle. You need to give your partner some space. Show them that you can choose trust over suspicion. Let them live. Let them live. Gbogbo àwọn and the two shall become one. Gbogbo àwọn fallacy yẹn, sometimes they destroy so many people because àwọn tó gbọ́ wọn handle it properly, wọn break it down dáadáa, wọ́n kàn gbé wọnú marriage bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n kàn fi báyé ara wọn jẹ́ ni, wọ́n kàn choke ara wọn pa ni. So allow your partner's breathing space. Let them live. Wọ́n láyé. Stop monitoring every of their steps. Stop calling them every 3 minutes, every 2 minutes. Resist that urge of checking their phone. Bá ti sáré lọ tọ̀ báyìí, sáré gbé fóònù ẹ̀, ní sáré yẹ̀wò, ní sáré kó tó padà tó sáré gbé lẹ̀. Kí ló ń wá ká? Bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí fóònù, wọ́n ti sáré gbọ́n etí síbi ẹ̀yìn ilẹ̀kùn. Wọ́n á gbọ́. Àwọn ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló ń sọ? Wọ́n ti rí pé step kan sáré bọ̀. Wọ́n sáré. Ohun tó sáré tó fi ṣubú lórí step náà ni wọ́n á kàn para ẹ̀ dànù, wọ́n á kàn dẹ́mu ẹ̀ sórí wheelchair. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ sì máa ṣayé ẹ̀ lọ. Ìwọ ló lè rìn mọ́ nítorí kíni? Òun ṣọ́ nǹkan tí ò necessary lẹ́sẹ̀. Òun ṣọ́kì. Two, if you have genuine concern to be suspicious of them or to doubt them in any way, then open your mouth and speak out. Communicate. Béèrè nǹkan tó bá rú ẹ lójú. Rather than kó dárò lọ́kàn, kó dá conclude lọ́kàn, kó wá dẹ̀ máa wá behave. Ẹni a máa wá ẹ̀ pé kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, kí ló ń. O kàn wá assume. O dẹ̀ ti fi assumption ẹ, o ti fi paint picture tó wù ẹ́ lọ́kàn ẹ, everything in your head. O dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ṣe wàhù. That every man you have around you or that you know at your place of work, in your family or anywhere that they are philanthropists doesn't mean ọkọ tó fẹ́ nulé náà irú ayé ẹ̀ náà ló ń gbé. O lè fayé àwọn èèyàn fi judge sí. Ọkọ fayé àwọn obìnrin mi torí níta kò fi judge tìyàwó ẹ̀ ni. If you have reasons that gives you concern, then open your mouth and discuss them. Not in an accusation, not in a way whereby you accuse you, because you have not even established the fact yet. But speak out so that you are raising concern, you are asking questions, you want clarity. Rather than kó kàn jókòó in your mind of mind, kó dàrú, kó dá kún, kó dá gbogbo ẹ̀ conclude, kó paint picture yẹn, kó wá máa fi ṣe wà. I better to speak out, be honest in your communication, and pour out your mind. Ibẹ̀ ti máa rójú tu ọ̀rọ̀. 3. And sister had mentioned this earlier in one of our comments. You must be able to differentiate your past relationship from your present. They hurt you in the past. That's why you are not with that person anymore. This is a new person. Right? This is a new person. Má wàá fìyà jẹ aláìṣẹ̀ bí ẹni tó ṣẹ̀ ti ṣẹ̀ ó ti bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Don't come and take out that anger or revenge on the new person. Heal before you jump into another relationship. Heal. Heal emotionally. Heal mentally. Detach yourself from that. You know, what's the word I'm looking for now? Find a closure. Break everything down. Process everything again. Kò ní clarity of gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò mọ contributing negligence ẹ nínú gbogbo ẹ̀ náà. Before you now move into the next one. So don't just ignore that you were hurt in the past, but yet you are carrying the bitterness. Wàá máa ṣe gbọ́nkúgbọ́nkú fún ẹni tó ń bọ̀, wàá máa dictate lé wọn lẹ́wọ̀n wá gbà kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo mọ̀ ẹ́ rí tẹ́lẹ̀, ṣebí a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pàdé náà ni, kí ló wá le tó báyìí. Ẹni a máa wọ́nà gbà kí ló ń ti ṣe ṣọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mi fún ẹni ṣé ìgbà kan ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kankan mọ́. Ẹni ẹ náà máa wò báyìí pé kí ló ń happen gan báyìí. Wọn ò ní feel comfortable around there. If you have things from your past relationship that you think you can share with the current person that will help your current relationship, share it. You don't have to go into too much details. Nítorí bá mọ̀ kó máa wúlò. So, but you must realize that while you have been hurt before, while you have experienced pain before, it is not your current partner that is to blame for it. Òun kọ́ ló máa fìyà ẹ̀ jẹ o, because they're not the ones that hurt you. Òun láti máa rántí wípé ẹni tó ṣe ń kà kò sí ń bímọ o. This is a new beginning. It's a new beginning. And when you are picking new partners, remove your mask. People go about with masks. So, because you don't want to be taken advantage of, wàá gbé ojú àṣà wọ̀. You go out there like a tough lady, tough speaking, no nonsense. What you are forgetting is that there are people outside that are only attracted to people like that. So, nǹkan tó máa rí is not love. Then your man don't I love that person. No, the first thing is the attraction. Orí nǹkan tó fẹ́ nú ẹ̀, wọ́n rí nǹkan tó fẹ́ nú ẹ̀. Fẹ́ni tó gbé súnmọ́ yẹn, aṣàspéré èèyàn tó wicked tó dájú ló ń wá kiri. Because irú ìwà tó náà mọ̀ wù nìyẹn. And unfortunately for you, that is the mask you are wearing. You are not that person. You are a kind-hearted, loving, easygoing, peaceful person. But tó kọ́ máa take advantage ẹ ló fi gbé mask àṣà wọ̀. Ẹni ẹ̀ dẹ̀ rí ẹ, ó rò pé irú èèyàn tó jẹ́ ni ó get attracted to you. Ó dẹ̀ ní irú ìwà corresponding ìwà tó máa ń hù sí ẹni tó nírú attribute bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ń hurú ìwà yẹn sí ẹ̀ wá máa wá ìpè àìgbà míì. Olè burúkú mo wá bá pàdé báyìí. Why is he treating me this way and everything like that? That's because that is who he thinks you are. So be yourself. be your loving, kind, smiling, bubbly person, because you will attract your kind. Don't go about wearing mask that is not yours. You end up attracting the wrong person. People need to know the real you. They need to know you, your genuine self. And let me add this also. Always in your relationship, play what I call role reversal. Always take moments out where you put yourself in the other person's shoes. Switch roles and see yourself through their own eyes. How would you feel if, the tables were turned? What would your reaction be? How will you deal with this? Clearly. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, fún gbogbo nǹkan ní time láti die down. Ẹ wá àyè kẹ̀dẹ̀jọ sọ. Apologize má bínú mo ṣe rò but nísìnyí I had a second thought. Mo dẹ̀ wá rí pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Pour out your mind, let the other person pour out their mind, and let the issue be resolved. Get there to move on. Waiting for the next fight, because kò ní tán, they just want damn thing after the. Tọ́rọ̀ bá dẹ̀ ti ń pẹ́lẹ̀ ó máa gbọ́n sí. So the earlier you attend to issues, the better. Some people might need external help, like visiting counselors and therapists and all that. There's no shame in it. Do it. Let an independent party hear both of you. Let them use their experience and their unbiased mind, because they have nothing to gain. Iṣẹ́ owó tí wọ́n lọ ń ṣe. So let them advise you and put you on the right path. Kẹ́ fi lè rojú tu ọ̀rọ̀ ara yín. So, trust doesn't come easy. It doesn't. But by learning to confront your underlying issues and not ignore them, facing your fears, your past hurt, your failure, your disappointment, is only the way out. It's only the way out. You will always, be in a situation where you don't know, is it this person? Is it not this person? You will always be in that position. But that's life. So the way forward is trust people, until they give you reason for you not to. Trust people, but be discerning. And this comes with experience. When you have body full of scars, it talks about experience. The wounds are healed. They don't hurt anymore. But each of those, scar tells you something. So, for example, ẹni tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan oní nǹkan ló máa wá ń sọ fún ẹ. Kò sọ pé ò ní bá irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n ó ti mọ̀ wípé ẹlẹ́rìn jábàjábá lẹ́ni yẹn. So, ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò yẹ kí etí mi gbọ́, ó mọ̀ pé ò ní sọ fún irú èèyàn yẹn. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ò bá máìnì kí gbogbo èèyàn gbọ́ la máa ń sọ fún irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn míì wà láyìíká ẹ̀ tẹnu wọn bò tí wọ́n ṣe é sọ̀rọ̀ fún. This is wisdom. This is experience. Wọ́n kò kàn wá kájọ kó wá fún gbogbo èèyàn ní blanket treatment yẹn. Ìwọ ló ní problem. Ìwọ ló ní problem. So, it's risky, but you need to give people around you the benefit of the doubt. Hurt, pain, betrayal, all these things are part and parcel of life. But instead of you deciding not to trust again, no. You need to be now more discerning. Because tabanika diju kẹni rere lọ, like ẹni bí lọ, ẹni rere náà lọ. So, don't live in fear. Find evidence for you not to trust someone kó tó di pé o ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ make decision yẹn. Don't just assume that everybody around you are there to hurt you. Don't live in that negative bubble. Ó better kó wà in a positive state of mind. Because oftentimes, what you fear the most are the things that usually happen. So, constant renewal of the mind is what you will need to overcome your trust issues. It's one brick after the other. One brick after the other. One brick after the other. That is how you can overcome it. Everything starts with you. Right. That is all I have for tonight. My sister here says it's a psychological problem, but CBT, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o, ẹ dé pẹ̀lú àwọn táàmù nìyẹn o. Kí ni CBT o? The truth is we have a lot of damaged adults projecting their issues on other people. Yes. As far as I'm concerned, èmi mo sọ ti tèmi o. I know you're an expert in this line, but àwọn tó ní báyà bíi PTSD, àwọn mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n lè ní anxiety issue tí a lè trace tiwọn dé like medical condition, right? But every other person, ibì kan lókun wa ti wá, àwa fúnra wa la so. Just like you said, damaged adult. Instead, kan dẹ̀ sọ kan look inward, kan wá ojútùú sọ̀rọ̀ ara wọn. They're projecting their insecurities, their fear, their low self-esteem, projecting it on other people, messing everybody up around them. Okay, báyà àwọn tó ń gbòòrùn pátá lè respond this. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Yes, the yes and no, the no, the rest like that. But truth be told, that person might have messed up in the past, or the partner is just mad. Yes, ṣe àwọn pé mo break gbogbo ẹ̀ down. Sorry, I'm just picking up this comment now. Because ìgbà tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mi ò tiẹ̀ wo gbogbo bí, but at least from your comment, I know what you might be responding or reacting to. Can one love without trust? No. No ń jẹ́ love gan, máa ń tẹnu mọ́. First thing to exist is attraction. From attraction you build trust. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wàá gbin ìfẹ́, ẹ wàá máa water ẹ̀ títí tí ìfẹ́ á fi hù. Ẹ bá ti bomi rìn ìfẹ́ yẹn mọ́, á tún kú. So how can love exist without trust? It's impossible. Thank you, my brother. So much healing in this podcast. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́ o. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Okay, only CBT. Okay. Ẹ má bínú, mi ò mọ̀ ni o. Yes, some people need to seek therapy. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti trace tiwọn dé àwọn níbi PTSD yẹn, yes, you need to, go for mental evaluation. Kò sí shame bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n á bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n á bá ẹ ṣe everything just for you to be able to overcome it. Tó yà pé nǹkan tó ní nìyẹn, ó máa better open up sí partner tó bá ní, right? Kó mọ̀ okay, this is what we're dealing with. So that tó bá ti gùn ẹ bẹ́yẹn, tó ti dé sí ẹ lára bẹ́yẹn, ó mọ̀ bó ṣe máa handle ẹ̀. Then àwọn nǹkan kan tó ń trigger PTSD yẹn, á mọ̀, kò dẹ̀ ní lè ṣe sí sàkání ẹ̀. Consciously ó náà máa mọ̀ pé okay, kíní máa flare up o, kíní lára ẹni yìí o. Then á mọ̀ bóun náà ṣe máa ṣọ́ ìrìn ẹ̀ lára òde. Ó tí ò bá mọ̀, kí ló mọ̀ tóun deal pẹ̀lú? Kí wọ́n gan ò bá dẹ̀ take time láti wádìí ara ẹ̀, kí ni wọ́n gan mọ̀ tóun deal pẹ̀lú? Wá dẹ̀ máa gaslight everybody else around you. Wá máa project problem tiẹ̀ sínú ayé àwọn ẹlòmíì. So tonight's discussion is, more of healing. For us to, because the man saw battle of the mind are the toughest battle to fight. Kò sí oògùn fún àwọn nǹkan tó lè mú àtúnṣe wá nírú nǹkan tá à ń ṣe. But then it's entirely up to you to hear them and work towards it. It requires willingness. It requires conscious effort. You must want to do them kó tó lè rí ṣe. And if you desire to have, a better life, better relationship with people and everything like that, then nobody will force you to take these steps. Ò ní gbéraga, ò ní kápárù, ò ní máa gapá kiri. You won't be looking for people to blame around to say àwọn ní problem eléyìí. Àkọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ ara ẹ̀. Kí ló ń ṣe mí? Mi tí get over ẹni tó gbà mí látọjọ́ ẹ̀. Àbí owó tí mo sọ nìyẹn, mi tí get over it. That is my problem. So I need to be able to get over that, understand what happened, move on, before you can open up yourself to further commitment. Who knows? The next one might be the one that will give you breakthrough. Ó ní iye kànga tí Jacob gbẹ́kẹ̀. Bó ṣe ń gbẹ́ ni wọ́n ń dì. Bó ṣe ń gbẹ́ ni wọ́n ń dì. Kó tó wá gbẹ́ kan tó pè ní Rehoboth. And the Lord has given me room and now I can flourish. Ìgbà yẹn ló tó rí bùnmu. So I've had people hurt me in the past. But what I try not to do is not to blanket everyone. For example, ẹlòmíín sìn ẹni tó ṣẹ̀ last time báyọ̀ ọmọ Ìbàdàn. Pẹ̀lú bí ìrònú ẹni yẹn ṣe kúrú tó láti ìgbà yẹn, gbogbo ọmọ Ìbàdàn ni kò fẹ́ ní nǹkan kan bá ṣe mọ́. And who knows? Nínú ìrìn àjò ẹ̀ láyé, ibi tí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tí oríire ẹ̀ wà náà nìyẹn. So àwa máa ti Ṣílò bọ́ sí Convention of the Champions, a ti bẹ̀ bọ́ sí Holy Ghost Festival, a ti bẹ̀ bọ́ sí Power Must Change Hand. A máa lọ kiri bẹ́yẹn. Tá rò pé di àdúrà ni ọ̀rọ̀ ń wà, ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ gangan ni àtúnṣe wà. Because ó ti tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ ẹni tí ire ìpín ẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ó ti tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ ara àwọn tí kò fẹ́ bá ní nǹkan ṣe pọ̀. You can't live like that. You cannot live like that. You know, to give people another chance. But tó bá ti mọ kí ni mo ṣe wrong last time yẹn tí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fi ṣe tó kàn guide against it this time around, you open up yourself. And you must also learn kí ló ń pè boundaries. Okay, ẹni yìí o kò ní pé kí n má ní kó má kí mi mọ́, ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wa màá sì máa bá a ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan báyìí ni ò ní pa wá pọ̀ mọ́. That's it. Because ó ti mọ̀ pé ẹni yìí o èèyàn báyìí ni ó jẹ́ in this aspect. Kò sẹ́ni tó dáa tán, kò sẹ́ni tó burú tán láyé. Wà lá níbi tá a kù sí. So wàá kàn mọ̀ pé ẹni yìí ìwà ẹ̀rí níbí mi gbọ́dọ̀ fi lé nǹkan báyìí bá ṣe rí. And then you move on to the other good aspect of that person. Ire sì lè tọ̀dọ̀ ẹni yẹn wà náà. Wọ́n sì lè fi nǹkan lọ òun. Ta ni ilé èèyàn kan tí mo lè sọ fún o àmọ́ tá a bá pè ní ìsìn tó ń bá mi jà ó lè má gba àgò. True wọ́n dẹ̀ pè ẹ́ náà bó ṣe rí nọ́mbà ẹ̀ báyìí. Àbáyé ò fẹ́ dá ni, kí ló ń pè mí fún? Òfò ló máa ṣe, mo má pe nọ́mbà ẹ̀ mọ́. Á dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹni ẹ̀ ń pè iṣẹ́ tí ni ẹ̀sẹ́dì tó kò ní gbọ́. Nítorí pé ìwọ fún ara ẹ̀ ló sabotage ayé ara ẹ̀. Ìwọ gangan ló gbógun ti ara ẹ̀. Ìwọ ni torí ire la mú tọ̀ ẹ̀ wá yẹn sí. ojú ẹni tó lóòfẹ́ gbóhùn ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé. No, you don't damage relationship, you deal with situations. Ní tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kẹ́ ẹ jókòó, kẹ́ ẹ trash out. But gbìyànjú láti má damage relationship. The scripture says, bó bá ṣe é ṣe fún ẹ, gbìyànjú láti gbé ní àlàáfíà pẹ̀lú gbogbo ènìyàn. As much as it is within your power, try to live at peace with all people. Onímọ̀wà oníwà ló ń jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ jọ̀rẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn tó yí mi ká ní kọ́ ni mò ń fún ní the same treatment, because I take my time to study individual. So bí èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe jẹ́ sí mi, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe ń bá wọn lò. And that's it. Yes. If there are any questions you want to ask me, if there are any thing you want to add, please do that between now and the next 3 minutes, because I will be bringing tonight's show to a close in the next 3 minutes. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you for listening. For those who didn't share this show at the start, maybe they don't know whether it will make sense or not. If it made sense now, you can share it, and you can help some other people out there, you know. And big money, I can big up. We're all on a journey, and whatever we can pick along the way is what will help us to live better lives tomorrow. And every day we'll keep figuring out things. Àmọ́ nǹkan tán tàdé máa fi fàyè sílẹ̀. We'll keep expanding the perimeter of our ignorance. I'm doing that every day. Ni mò ń gbọ́n sí, ni mò ń learn sí, because mo fira mi lẹ̀ láti wà exposed sí ignorance. But what I try not to do is I try not to make a mistake twice. One time is allowed, because yes, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń kọ́ ni. But after tí n bá ti mọ̀ yẹn, I try not to, let it happen again. Thank you very much. My brother here says, I have never listened to podcast longer as this Blessed Akinwumi. Hey, thank you. You're making me blush. Thank you very much. Èmi gan tí ẹ mọ̀ bí time ṣe máa ń lọ, Tẹ́mi ẹ bá kan ti pàlẹ́ mi báyìí, màá kàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ni. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for listening tonight, for listening to me tonight. Until we meet again next week, Friday, remain blessed and God bless. Good arrow.
Síbi tí ẹ là dálé ayé, kò mà ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ká ṣe bí ẹni kú káwọ́ ẹni tí ó ṣe dàrò ẹni. Ṣàṣà ènìyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lẹ́yìn tẹrú tọmọ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lójú ẹni. Ọmọ aráyé abániwọ̀rọ̀ bá orí dání wọ́n. Ayé ò fẹ́ ní ìfọ̀rọ̀ orí ẹni ní pé kó yẹ ni. You gotta be strong cause the world is a battlefield. Odò láyé ó gbé ní lọ bá ò bá mọ̀ wẹ̀. Má ṣe làlà òtọ́ láì bá dé. Stress of ìdákùn ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ilé ayé ogun ni ó gbọ̀gbọ́n. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Kíbi tí ẹ là tẹ́lẹ̀ ayé. Kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ńlá. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀. A ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ṣé rántí a ò mẹ́rin ìjọba ẹ̀wẹ̀kú ẹ̀wẹ̀lẹ̀. Àwọn lọ́tẹ̀ ni wọ́n dìde wọn lájànà kò lè rínú gbọ́gbé. Àṣenìtàn bá ní ìdàrú ṣálọ̀ máa ráyé. Àwọ̀ fẹ́lẹ́ bòónù kò já àríkùn wá ṣe bí. You gotta be wise to survive and keep your sanity. Ọjà ọ̀dájú ní ilé ayé o ní láti mọ̀ ọ́n rà. Àyàgbé ọ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ tó bá ti lówó ọ̀yàn òun ló wà lọ́jọ́ ogún dé. Ọwọ́ epo láyé ńlá wọ́n kì í lá tẹ̀jẹ̀. Ara lámọ̀ á ò mọ́nú ẹni ayé yẹ kó rọra ṣe ṣọ́ra ṣọ́ra. Pọ́sọ̀ fura pọ́sọ̀ ti jẹ́ sí iná. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ o. Tíbi tí ẹ là tẹ́lẹ̀ ayé. Kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ńlá. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ o. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀. A ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Tíbi tí ẹ là tẹ́lẹ̀ ayé. Kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ńlá. Ilẹ̀kùn bá jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀. A ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣòwò tí a wà tẹ́lẹ̀ ayé. Àgbà tó ti ti tó mọ̀ ńlá yòókù lọ́gbọ́n. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀. A ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé